What's up, dude? Spaz here. Welcome to my channel. Have some Bulldog footage for you guys. I was messing around with a few different assault rifles this weekend, and I remembered somebody had commented on my initial video upon returning to YouTube that the Bulldog was an overall better assault rifle, so I had to take his word for it and kind of test it out. And I started messing around with a few different attachments. Look at this guy. Jumped on the wrong roof. And then they just keep coming out. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Here's number 1. Number 2. 3. And then I kind of get in a pinch here. I'm like, get in the elevator. No, it's too late. No, but this Bulldog is my new jam. I have a Bulldog. He doesn't bite, but sometimes he does. Anybody tell me what movie that's from? We're Best Friends. It's actually a movie with Johnny Knoxville and Katherine Heigl, whatever her name is. That's not the exact quote from the movie, but you get the gist. But as I was saying before I go off on another planet in terms of commentary, I've been trying out a few different attachments, and I was playing with one of the Simthic dudes this weekend, and I was picking up his kits and noticed that he had an odd combination of attachments, ones that don't really, they wouldn't seem, I don't know, sensical. Putting the stubby with some form of a muzzle breaker compensator doesn't really make sense to a lot of people. And I don't dig into the stats on weapons going to simthic.com or anything like that. I usually kind of figure stuff out on my own. I'm not a black and white thinker, and I like to tinker, mess around, see what works. You know, I think it's honestly from playing so many years of competitive golf, and the thing about the golf swing, a lot of people try to make you into a robot, but everybody is built anatomically, is that a word? I think so, different. And I just, you know, I've learned just through that sport that not everything can be explained on a chart or a spreadsheet or anything. So I like to tinker with the attachments, but I believe I'm using a compensator with the stubby on this thing. No, it's a folding grip. I don't know. It was a weird combination. I still haven't settled on one. Yeah, why don't you use your stinger some more? Stand there out in the open with your lock on. Something that is just like a plague in this game. But yeah, this Bulldog really does have a bite to it. So thank you to the Black Shadow, I believe was the YouTube channel that told me to give this another go. And this round right here on Siege, I was feeling it. I don't know if you guys have ever played a game or if you've ever done something where you automatically just feel it and you're in that zone where you're, I don't know, you honestly feel like Superman. And then when you accomplish certain things, you just want to rip your shirt off and scream, I am all that is man. That's the kind of frame of mind I was in on this round here. I went pretty freaking ham early on. Just everything felt great. And the aim on this thing, I was having issues with it to start because I was tampering or trying out the flash hider. A little juke there on that guy. I'm going to go back for some more though, but I'm going to hide in my elevator. Spaz is going to be coming out of door number 1. And right here. Oh, you forgot I was there. And then I make another mistake here. I get kind of scared. And notice that I'm not going to be able to last long after I take that guy's dome out. Where's the button? Where's the button? I want to go back down. Oh, somebody took down the building, and I think it was somebody on our team. And usually when you do that, please put in team chat if you are on PC, hey, I'm bringing the building down. Cost your team tickets when you kill people like that. But I was trying out the flash hider, back to my original point. Sorry, guys. My mind's all over the place, which is normal, I guess. Look at that guy. He parachuted onto the wrong building. And the flash hider, for some reason, this thing would kick really high. There was a lot of recoil to it, and it wasn't until I switched to this folding grip, and then I think it is the compensator, I'm not sure, that I was able to really control this recoil. And Daddy went in fuego. I was feeling pretty delicious. Nice defense here on C in a second. But yeah, I just wanted to do some post-commentary with you guys because I want to put out some feelers out there. You know, I've attempted to record a vlog, I don't know how many times, explaining what had happened to me, what had happened to this channel. There are an abundant amount of people that are really pissed off confused, upset that I'm not playing Payday 2. I'm gonna unsubscribe because you're not playing Payday 2. You know, and I just can't listen to any of that stuff because part of the problem prior to me losing my mind was listening to too many people or having too many voices going through the old noggin, and I've been attempting to record a vlog explaining all of that, but I just can't do it. I can't put everything into a nice, neat package. I got onto the wrong boat there. And, you know, in the future I will, but I want to put out some feelers because I am considering launching a Patreon campaign, doing something of that sort to, first and foremost, fund a new computer build, because I've recently learned that a lot of the video quality loss that you guys are seeing is coming from me on my end. A lot of it, yes, is YouTube, because YouTube re-renders anything. I don't know how I got that guy with the nade. They re-render everything, recompress everything, and their HD, it looks like the ass end of a mule sometimes. But my dude Zod, who just built a new machine using ShadowPlay, recorded a nice 20-second clip that he shared with me, and I could tell right away just from the non-HD version of his video that something is amiss on my end, and I've been trying for forever. Last 2 weeks I've had the flu. I think that's what it was. I don't know. It was pretty brutal. But I've been trying to figure out if there's a way I can make this work on my end, and there is, in a sense. I mean, I could do a few different things with rendering and whatnot, but I really am of the opinion that I need to look at upgrading this machine, and I'm considering launching some sort of campaign, whether that be on Patreon or elsewhere, to really feed that project, a project that I would document and show you guys the progress, and you know, this is what's happening to the machine. I'd probably have my dude Winged help me with a custom build, and I'm kind of wanting to switch to ShadowPlay. As good as DxTory is, I'm sure I will use it for certain games that don't necessarily comply well with ShadowPlay, but I need to do something because I am getting just absolutely annoyed with the video quality. And then also there are some issues with my machine not being able to handle recording at 60 frames a second without me wanting to punch my monitor, because it's just too much for my machine. So I'm putting out feelers, and I want to know what your opinions of something like that would be. I don't really want to dive headfirst into it being like, oh my god, I'm going to raise all sorts of monies and I'm going to be able to do this, and then find out that nobody really wants to donate to this channel. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if nobody wanted to donate with what had happened in the past. Some people would be like, well, fuck you, you're not playing the Payday 2s. I'm not going to donate to this channel. There's 1,000 other Battlefield channels out there. Why would I donate to yours? Oh, well, I don't know, man. Usually I subscribe to a channel for the person, not the game, but some people may be different. I don't know. I'm just putting feelers out there. I want to get your feedback, because the honest to God truth is I do read pretty much every comment that somebody posts, unless it's on an old video that I don't go back to. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It's just, you know what I mean. It's one of those things you can't control, right? It's like picking at a scab sometimes. You're like, don't do it. You know you shouldn't do that. You're gonna get yums, okay? You're gonna get yums in your arm if you pick at that scab, but you just do it. And that's what it feels like sometimes when I'm reading the comment sections. It's like, fuck me, I didn't want to read that. I want to punch whoever posted that, but, well, my fault for looking. And no, but I do read most comments, so I want to put out a feeler for that. I don't know how I didn't see this dude on the, he's right there, on my left. He's on that little perch right there. You can see his Dorito right there at the end of that segment. And then I totally derp Franks and Beans that aiming right there. And no ammo left in the Bulldog. One thing you got to be careful with this Bulldog. A lot of people are like, that is an OP weapon. Yeah, it hits pretty freaking hard. The damage model on it is pretty high, but you only have 21 rounds, and if you aren't good at managing your ammo, you're going to be SOL really fast, especially if you play on classic mode, in which you do not have the ability to keep a total ammo pool going when you reload. Every time you reload, it is you've basically used that mag. More realistic, you know. It's not like if you were in an actual combat situation, you'd be like, well, I have a total of 6 mags. That's 120, what is that, 26 rounds. But I reloaded and there were still 8 bullets in that mag, so total, I guess I have this much left. No, well, you use that mag, and if you were to go ahead and put that old mag back in, you're going to be shit out of luck with the same amount of rounds that you left it with. Anyways, I digress, as normal. That's going to be a common theme for me saying that, because I am getting more comfortable with doing commentary again. And as I said, I am attempting to record a vlog explaining everything that went wrong and everything that happened. But to give you guys a clue, I lost the old noggin pretty bad, in a bad way. Something I've never, well, I don't want to say never. I've experienced some lows in my life. I've talked and shared with you guys in vlogs about them, but not like the other one. Not like the one that I have been trying to mention. But, yeah, I'm going to try to go ahead and put something together to tell you about that. And then, what am I going to send you guys off with this time? I gotta end it with something epic, not getting killed by a straw. I think we gotta go ahead and try to hit this. Nope, threw a curveball at Daddy, but now he's going to come back down the middle with a straight fastball for a little blammo moment. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Go.
I just got fucking snowmobiled. Woo!